Jurassic World was kind of meh.
Yay! No!
Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom takes place after Jurassic World. Bryce Dallas Howard gets back together with Chris Pratt to save the dinosaurs. Sorry if my voice sounds a little scratchy. It's just that I spent the entire week screaming bloody murder and doing whatever this is.
I'm green!
I can't go to my regular pitch now. I'm a pancake! Doesn't work. I can't talk. This is my normal pitch. I can't talk. I have to go deeper like this. And it's painful. I really like the acting. Chris Pratt is a great man who will be remembered forever. He's one of my favorite actors still working in Hollywood. He kills it in this movie. I liked the visuals. Very good looking. God! Some of the action is also very exciting. Other than that, there are a lot of problems. Weaponizing dinosaurs. I don't know who came up with that, but it's not a good idea. There's a reason you don't see military troops riding ostriches. Well, actually, people do that. There's a reason you don't see military riding bears. This movie doesn't have any grand sequences. There's parts that are exciting, but nothing's gonna be remembered for years to come. Like, even with the last movie, there are scenes like the big dinosaurs escape. Like, that's gonna be remembered. When I remember this movie, it's not gonna be for good. It's gonna be for that awful opening act. The very first scene is terrible. Right off the bat, very specific dinosaur that was eaten in the last movie. You see its skeleton. Like, how does that work? I'll give you a hint. It doesn't. Which brings me to yet another point about this movie. It has a complete disregard for anything that happened in the last movies. This new movie comes with a new set of characters. They're mostly pretty bad. The child is an upgrade, I guess, from the last ones, but that's not really much to say. She is tolerable for the most part. The actor who played her is not terrible. Not necessarily a good or important character. And there's a twist at the end that just makes no sense whatsoever. There's a lot less dinosaur in this movie, and that wouldn't necessarily be a problem, but the scenes that they replace the dinosaur with are not necessarily good, because I said the new characters are not, they're not great. There's this one guy, the whole movie, he just screams and complains about everything. It's kind of obscene that they left him in the movie. I don't know who thought it would be a good idea to keep such a poor character in the movie. He barely contributes, and he's not even funny. He's just annoying. The establishing act of this movie is it's a disaster. Until the stampede scene in the trailer, this movie's pretty bad. The chemistry in the opening act is very bad. The second act is a significant improvement, better humor. After the characters finish their first objective, their next goal is sort of nowhere. The rest of the film is made up of side plots. It got really annoying and really convoluted. The last act of this movie, it just decides to become a horror film, and it wasn't terrible. It wasn't great either. The last few shots are actually pretty cool, but they're in the trailer, which made me really mad. They pulled an Amazing Spider-Man 2 on us here. It's obnoxious. That is an obscene thing for them to do. God. I shouldn't have spent the entire week screaming my head off.
I hate myself! Same school. Good for you. I didn't listen, and this was a consequence.
Hot out of the theater, I was very lukewarm about it. I didn't really know what to think of it. Like, did I kind of like it? Did I kind of dislike it? At this point in time, I think I have a solid opinion finally, and I'm gonna give this film a C-. This sound mixing was terrible. Like, there's this one scene like a character was outside talking through an open window to another character. The sound of the rain was like cut out between shots. Hey, can you hear me? Yeah, I could hear you. It was very messy. There was no main objective by the half point of the movie. It got very confusing. It's still visual appealing and the acting is great. Those are my thoughts on Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Goodbye.